Ah, my intrepid little mortals. No sooner does one ordeal end than another begins, as if the world itself conspires to keep you from growing too comfortable. I see you now, battered and bloodied in the crypt's gloom, when a familiar gravelly voice echoes through the fissure. Gallio Marcus, your old mariner friend, shouting for you like a storm-worn gull. He's finally caught up, and not a moment too soon. You finish your business in the crypt of Sir Valdris, my brother's most faithful knight. HughMann, ever the collector, adds Kris's head to his growing and rather macabre collection. You loot Valdris's sarcophagus, no small feat considering the centuries of curses and legend that have guarded it, claiming the sword Wyrmfang and his enchanted plate armor. In the meditation dojo, you find the walls alive with images and tales of Valdris's life, battles, dragon flights, and the glory of Eledain's empire. You light the incense, though Gallio, in his infinite wisdom, mistakes the cones for some sort of medicinal suppository. How very like him. Still, the fragrant smoke grants you a deep, restorative rest in mere minutes. When you emerge, you find the cavern changed. The treasures along the riverbank are yours for the taking, but both Wyrmfang and the kobolds have vanished, freed at last from their ancient bondage by Kris's sacrifice. The crypt's shadows are a little lighter now, the air less heavy with regret. Back in the Drakmar Pass, you discover Gallio's horses are missing, so much for his watchful eye. As you press onward toward the misty vale, fate throws another dying man in your path. Poisoned by a black-fletched arrow, he gasps out a warning, shoves a map and a broken statuette fragment into Gallio's hands, and whispers of Leonara in Outskirt, the one who knows what to do. 4 pieces in the vale, he says before death claims him. No sooner does he fall than arrows whistle through the air and goblins burst from the undergrowth. You dispatch them with ease, forcing 4 to surrender. They babble of Maladuk, the great and terrible orc chieftain, and beg for mercy. But Gallio, with a sailor's grudge against Nightkin, shows none. With Bramsey and Ragram's help, the prisoners are executed. A grim business, but such is the road you walk. Map in hand, you continue into the misty vale, passing beneath the ancient pillars of Eledain. The inscription reads, "You are entering the dragon kingdom of Emperor Eledain. Tread lightly." A storm broods overhead as you cross into my brother's old domain. On the road, you meet a band of halfling merchants stranded by a broken cartwheel. They offer a reward if you'll fetch a new wheel from Outskirt, but HughMann, in his enthusiasm and questionable taste, produces the heads of fallen friends, deeply offending your would-be clients. They send you away, preferring to trust their luck with strangers. You make camp, and during Broche's watch, he discovers a demonic pillar, one of many rumoured to be scattered throughout the mountains, relics of darker powers stirring once more. Come morning, you press on to Outskirt, but a ruined keep catches your eye on a distant hill. You climb to investigate, finding a charred, horned orcish helm. Broche recalls the tale of Hrothgar Wolfsbane, the robber knight who terrorized merchants and knightkin until the orcs stormed his keep and took his head. No sooner do you touch the helm than the air chills, and a headless mounted knight charges from the ruins. Hrothgar himself returned for vengeance. So what will you do now, heroes? The past has a long reach in these lands, and the dead are rarely content to rest. I will be watching, as always, eager to see if you can break this new curse, or if you'll join the long list of those who fell to legend's hungry jaws. The story continues, and I, Lizel, remain your ever watchful witness.